What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back with another offseason rebuild where we've been kind of going in order of the draft picks, and then as teams get eliminated over the weekend, we'll start to do them as well. So today we're going to be doing the Indianapolis Colts, who get to pick at number 4 in the draft. So today let's go ahead and jump in and do this Colts offseason rebuild. Before we get in today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're actually really close to 6,000 subs. It'd be greatly appreciated. Basically, what this series is, if you don't know yet, it's where I try to predict the future. I do a whole in-depth one offseason only, where I try to predict what I think the team will do this offseason to either improve their team, take the team, trade players, whatever. That's what I do. And I also have a football podcast with a couple of my friends. Link to that in the description if you're interested. One thing I have to say, though, real quick rant, even though I've spoken too much already, I feel like. EA, 2K, some of the most garbage companies ever, man. How is EA gonna say we have an update for you in season 3, right? Season 3, I guess, came out yesterday. I don't really keep up with it, to be honest with you, but it came out yesterday. They promised a update for week 17, which I don't know why it's week 17. It should be wild card weekend. Are you serious? And then they say they're gonna release wild card weekend next week, even though wild card weekend is literally tomorrow. So whatever, that's fine. At least we're getting something, right? Well, I log on today. I didn't upload yesterday because I was like, okay, I'm gonna let the update hit, and then we're gonna have like a really good quality video with a new update or whatever, and the free agency will be updated and it'll be a lot better. Basically, log on today. It's still not there. There's still no update. We still can only start in week 10. It makes no sense. Maybe by the time you're seeing this video, they fixed it. It's just stupid. At the time of recording this, it's not there. So I'm just really disappointed in that, but whatever. Can't be too surprised, right? So let's see what this Colts roster is dealing with. Let's just take a real quick look at what we got right now. One thing we all know about the Indianapolis Colts, now that I'm done talking about EA and other stuff, is that they should stop going for veteran quarterbacks. It's not working. It's just not working. It's just not working out. Ever since Andrew Luck left, who they drafted, by the way, it has just not been working. They tried Carson Wentz. Now they've tried Matt Ryan. There's probably some other guys, Philip Rivers. It's not worked. Even though Philip Rivers actually led them to like a 10-7 year, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But still, it's not working. We need to draft a quarterback. That is my opinion. I think the Colts should be looking to draft a quarterback, whether it's you stay at 4 or you trade up to 1, whatever you want to do, draft a quarterback. And honestly, I think they can stay at 4 and be just fine with that. But if they really want to secure their quarterback of the future, they could probably convince the Bears to trade down with them, because the Bears already have their quarterback in Justin Fields. Or maybe the Bears give up on Justin Fields and go get him, I guess, or something. I doubt that's an option, but still. So, obviously, where it all starts is the re-signing stage for the Indianapolis Colts. The team is pretty good on paper. It's got some good pieces, don't get me wrong. The quarterback is where they've been lacking. They have Jonathan Taylor. There's a lot to like here. So, we're going to start with the re-signing stage. Bobby Okereke, middle linebacker. I think it's somebody the Colts should try to keep. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a deal, try to bring him back, and he is back. So, Bobby Okereke is back. Yannick Ngakoue actually had a pretty good year for them as well, so I'm going to go ahead and try to bring him back. He's down to a 76 overall, but I think he would be a really nice quality player to bring back to the Colts. They got him in that Rocky Scene trade. Paris Campbell, Kiki Kuti, Ronnie McLeod, Ashton Doolin. So I think you should try to bring back one of these guys. I don't know if Paris Campbell will want to come back, but if you could bring him back as your slot wide receiver, because you have Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman, which are great, but you got Paris Campbell saying he's not interested. You're obviously not franchise tagging him. Ashton Doolin. We can just let these guys hit free agency. I think we're good. We could re-sign our kicker as well. So let's go Chase McLaughlin here. Get our kicker back. They did cut, obviously, Rodrigo Blankenship after he missed a few field goals. I think, was it in the Chiefs game, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that? Or it was one of those games. I can't remember. They cut him after a very bad game. So re-signing stage is taken care of. So now we can just head straight to free agency. I don't think there's anyone I'm looking to trade or cut. Obviously, I don't think there's really an out on Matt Ryan. Let's see what Madden says, but I'm pretty sure in real life there's not really a good out on Matt Ryan. So yeah, you could save a $17 million, but it's an $18 million penalty. So I guess if you wanted to cut Matt Ryan, you can, but it is an $18 million penalty. So not sure what the Colts are going to do with that, but I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan will not be the starter. I think that's a fact that is not going to be a thing. So Matt Ryan can stay as a backup, whatever, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to be starting at all. So if they cut him, that's great. If they don't, no big deal. So the only other thing I would want to do is maybe get a better left tackle. They actually have some tight ends that stepped up, and Mo Alley Cox and Johnny Woods actually had some good games at times. So we definitely need another wide receiver, but Jonathan Taylor. So wide receiver, quarterback, you have Zach Moss, and then you also had Deion Jackson, who stepped up at times. Defensively, Franklin actually had some pretty good games. You got Shaquille Leonard, who kind of struggled with injury this year. Gilmore, Kwity Payne, Stewart, Buckner, Yannick. So the D-line's pretty good. Julian Blackman. So we need a strong safety. I'm actually okay with rolling with Franklin at linebacker. Like I said, I think he had some pretty good games for the Colts when I was watching anyway. On the offense side of the football, we got things we still need, which we already went over. So we're going to head to free agency, and we're going to start looking into some free agents, even though this free agency class is garbage because I was hoping for an update. Let's see if we can get maybe something here. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props app that allows you to choose overs or unders on your favorite players that you enjoy watching each and every day. It is available on mobile or desktop, and this is how it looks. They give you the number, and you're going to choose over or under on it. They pretty much have every sport you can imagine, whether it's soccer, NFL, NHL. They have a ton of different options. So this is how it works. You choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 being 3 times your money, all the way up to 6 players, 25 times your money. Prize Picks has just elevated my watching experience to a whole new level. So if you want to sign up, I also have some of my entries as examples here. That way you can kind of see how it works. But if you want to sign up, links in the description. Use code Crushables. They match your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. So taking a look at the offers we've made, you have an offer on Desmond King, Taylor Rupp, DeAndre Carter, and Andre Dillard. Nothing crazy, just trying to get, a couple depth pieces here and there. So we get Andre Dillard, our left tackle. Desmond King we're getting some competition for, and then we're still in the lead on those other guys. DeAndre Carter isn't anything special. I think I'll probably still obviously draft a wide receiver, I think, if I can. So Desmond King, I mean, I want, but if I don't get him, it's not the biggest deal in the world. So got Taylor Rupp, a strong safety. We needed a strong safety replacement. And then DeAndre Carter, if he can just sign, that's great as well. Good special teams player as well. So if we can grab him, that'd be great. Taylor Rupp and Andre Dillard, we get him. If DeAndre Carter doesn't sign, it's not the biggest deal in the world, obviously. So the only other thing we need to do now, you got like Sterling Shepard out here as well, which would be cool. But I want to just kind of, I guess you could, like I said, you could trade up with the Bears to, secure your position to draft that quarterback. I know there's a lot of rumors about the Colts loving Will Levis. But if the Colts really wanted to, I think they should try to trade up. I really do. So I am going to explore that option. I'm going to go to the Chicago Bears. Don't know what it would take to get to the #1 overall pick, but it's not a bad idea. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, if you're in love with one of those guys, they may not be there. Well, I think you're guaranteed at least one of the quarterback. Well, no, not necessarily. You could miss out on both of them. So Bryce Young and Stroud could both be gone, or because a team would trade up with the Bears and not you, I guess, is what my instinct would tell me. But if the Texans are definitely drafted quarterback, there's no doubt in my mind. So if you wanted to jump your division rival, the Texans, which I think makes a ton of sense, I think you can give them number 4 for number 1. I think that would make a ton of sense. I think you have to give up more than that, obviously. So probably your 2nd round pick as well. So your 1st and your 2nd to try to get to number 1 or a 3rd, whatever. I don't know what it would take. I'll give them my 3rd instead. So 1st and a 3rd to get to number 1 to jump the Texans. The Bears do agree to that. Maybe it costs more than that, but I am going to grab the #1 overall pick. That way, I have my ability to draft the quarterback that I want. If I'm the Colts, that's my thought process anyway. Unless if the Bears are simply asking for too much, but you're just jumping the Texans and making sure you're getting the quarterback you want, and you don't have to face them twice a year. So, kind of like that for them. And so, taking a look at the roster before we go in to the draft, we have our 1st and our 2nd. So, you have Andre Dillard at left tackle. Obviously, quarterback still needs to replace. DeAndre Carter signed, but he's not anything. It's more of a special teams returner or whatever, but he's a good wide receiver as well if you throw him out there. Center, our offensive line is pretty good. On the defense side of the football, linebacker, I guess, could be a nice, look at. But for now, I think quarterback and wide receiver and corner is where I'm primarily looking at. So let's jump into this draft. And obviously, we already know what we're doing. We're drafting a quarterback of the future. Now, I'm no college watcher, so I don't know who the best quarterback is, whether it's Will Levis, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. Whatever you guys think, that's obviously everyone's opinion. I think, some guys are going to like the other guy or whatever. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take Bryce Young here out of Alabama. I think that's the guy mostly everyone loves. So Bryce Young, we get our quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, making sure we secure him, we trade up, and we get him. So when Bryce Young is on the Colts, maybe they like CJ Stroud better. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Or they can stay at 4 and maybe draft Will Levis if they really want to. Or trade down and maybe Will Levis still there. So round 2, pick 4. The other thing I want to do is pair him with a really good wide receiver. Will Levis would still be available here, which is kind of ironic, but whatever. So, got Bijan Robinson, Jamar Gibbs. I don't want any of these guys. Also got a good corner, Jervin Dexter, Zay Flowers, Kayshawn. So, there's a lot of good options here, but I did want to pair with another good wide receiver. That way we have another weapon for our guy to throw to. But we might be able to wait till, we can take Zay Flowers out of Boston College, Kayshawn out of LSU. Jalen as well. I don't really know who the best one is. Most of you guys who watch college more than me would probably know. But I guess I'll take the top guy available, and that being Zay Flowers in round 2. Deep threat, get myself another good wide receiver here in Indy. And then we can go to round 4, pick 4, and see if we can get another good player, maybe corner or left guard or right guard, whatever we need. So Tyler Steen goes right before I'm about to pick. That might have been someone I've been looking at. We got Tywan Mullen, Malachi Moore, Kentrell Clark, Cornelius Johnson. A.T. Perry is still here in round 4. Noah Daniels, Zion Nelson, Zach Pickens, Caleb Chandler. Give me Caleb Chandler out of I don't even know what college. I just missed it. But happy to have him. Really good steal, I think, in round 4. So just like that, that is my prediction of how I think the Colts offseason will go. I think it's going to be really simple. The roster's already pretty good. Maybe there's some trades and changes, cuts. Those always happen. But if you can get a really good quarterback by trading up, maybe getting another good body at wide receiver, I think the Colts would take that offseason 9 times out of 10. So hopefully, we simulate this next season with Bryce Young under center. We made our trade up with the Bears. Let's even go get this Colts team into the playoffs, because this AFC South is wide open, in my opinion. The Jaguars are on the come up. The Titans on the trend down. So the Colts could definitely get into the playoffs, in my opinion. Offensively, this is currently where we're looking like. Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Zay Flowers. Looks like the computer actually cut Matt Ryan for me, which probably makes sense. Molly Cox, Jelani Woods at tight end, Braden Smith, Chandler, Kelly, Quinn Nelson, Dillard, Alec Pierce, and we also have Smith, and then DeAndre Carter got cut as well, I guess, which is whatever. On the defense side of the football, you got Franklin, Bobby Okereke, Shaquille Leonard, Taylor Rapp, Stephon Gilmore, Kwity Paye, Stewart, DeForest Buckner, and Yannick, Kenny Moore, and Julian Blackmon. This team is still really good on paper. With a new quarterback at the helm, if Bryce Young can just be pretty good his rookie season, I think this team is a playoff team. So let's see what Madden thinks. Hopefully our dreams come true. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. Let's set our season goal right now. We want to make the playoffs. That is our goal. That is what the Colts should want to do. So that is our game plan. We'll see if that comes true. So at the end of the season, this Colts team finishes 10-7 and makes the playoffs and wins the AFC South. The Titans were 8-9, Jaguars 7-10. I would expect the Jaguars to be a little bit better next year, but still, whatever. If we take a look at the player stats and kind of see where we're at. So offense was 8th in the NFL, which is great, actually. You love to see that. And the defense side of the football was 6th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball were phenomenal. 31-6 from Bryce Young. Nick Foles even, I guess, threw 7 passes for whatever reason. Jonathan Taylor, 18 touchdowns, 1,800 yards. You love that for you. Receiving-wise, Pittman, Pierce, Cox, and then even Zay Flowers was pretty good his rookie season. Love that. Sacks-wise, you had 9 from Buckner, 9 from Yannick, and then 5.5 from Kwity Paye, 4, and then 2 from Shaquille Leonard. Interceptions, you had 3 from Shaquille Leonard, 3 from Moore, 3 from Taylor Rapp, which was our free agency addition, 2 from Blackmon, and then Buckner. Obviously, none of those guys got interceptions. So we're jumping to our first game. It is against the Buffalo Bills, though, so that is rough. They went 9-8, though, so I guess technically we had the better record, but, you know, throw records out the window. That doesn't really matter too much. So let's rock. We go the throwback jerseys. Do they have a good throwback jersey here in this game for the Colts? Let's go all blue. You know what? Let's make the Bills wear white or red or whatever. So rocking the all blues at home here at Lucas Oil Stadium. First time this team has been in the playoffs in quite some time. So the fans should be excited. Let's even come out here and beat Josh out on the Bills. I think we got interception from Bobby Okereke to start things off, but they do go up 7-0 still. We respond with a field goal. They miss out. They keep getting to the red zone, but not doing anything with it. So I guess that's going well for us, though. 7-10. Shaquille Leonard interception. It's 14-10 now. We're going to take the lead. 17-14. 14-19. I think we got a safety, if I'm not mistaken. 14-26. This would be a good way to start this or start these playoffs. 21-29. The Bills do respond, though, and tie it up. So now all we need to do is get in field goal range, and we can move on to the next round. Imagine this for the Colts. You have Bryce Young at quarterback. You have the ability to move on, and look at that. That is overthrown, man. I actually think that could have been a touchdown. Oh, my goodness, bro. That was such a well-designed play, too. They're running 3 deep. So you know what I can do? I can run into Jonathan Taylor and get a ton of yards on this. If you're going to run 3-man deep, that is fine with me. I'll run it to my best player, Jonathan Taylor, who has 160 yards on the ground. And I'll go right back to it again. So we'll keep running. Ooh, this time they got good penetration, but he breaks the tackle. Still gets about 10 yards out of it. 2nd and inches. Let's keep doing it, man. I'm going to do it till you stop it. So we should get a first down here. We do, and more. Don't fumble. That's all I'm asking for. Let's call our first time out, though. Not in field goal range just yet, but we're getting closer and closer. I always like these zig routes, so I'm going to look for Alec Pierce. But, hey, if Pittman gets open, I do like Zay Flowers, though, on a go route. Let me see if I can throw Zay Flowers on a go route, see if he beats his man. No, but I have Alec Pierce for a nice gain, which is going to be another nice gain. We're in for field goal territory now. So, yeah, we should be able to start running the football, but I always get nervous about the ice, you know how you get ice in this game. So, I don't want to have just go routes. Actually, you know what? Let's run the football. Let's see if I can make the Bills use their timeouts. Let's see if we can get them to use their timeouts. They do. Okay. 3rd and 1, though, so we didn't get the first down. So that's kind of a little scary, not going to lie. Let me go halfback wham. That's usually guaranteed a yard because you get a nice block from your tight end. Hopefully that is the case. If the Bills start using their timeouts, we should be in good standing here. Boom, nice block, and we're in first down territory. So get the first down. The Bills do not call their timeout this time. So I just called my last timeout, which actually was kind of dumb, not going to lie. So now I got to make sure. Okay. I got to make sure I don't do anything dumb here because I could really fold this. But I'm going to take some shots at the end zone. I got to make sure I do not take a sack. That is the biggest thing I need to make sure of. But Pittman might beat his... Ooh, don't throw an interception. Okay, 22 seconds left. Do I just kick my field goal or do I keep gambling this? We're going to keep gambling. I'm a gambling man. It makes the video interesting. It just can't take a sack. That's all there is to it. If I can't get anything... Oh my goodness, I almost just took a sack. All right, let's just kick our field goal. I think I just want to kick my field goal. I almost took a sack there. That would have been horrible. So hopefully the Bills don't ice me. And boom, make it. And we are going to take the lead. The Bills are going to have some time, though, on the clock. Hopefully our defense doesn't let them get a field goal. If they get a touchdown somehow, I'm done. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to jump in. Trust the game. And we got it back. Interception. Isaiah Rodgers secures game. We're moving on to the divisional round. This is the first time in this offseason series that we've won a playoff game. So this is a good start to this one. But now we get to play a healthy Lamar Jackson-led Ravens team. Unfortunately, we're not getting that this weekend. Lamar's probably not going to play. So we have to watch the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson and the Ravens with Anthony Brown probably. So yeah, it's kind of poverty. Those games should probably be pretty easy for the Bills and the Bengals. So let's see what happens. 4th and 9. We get a stop there. You go up 3-0 though. 10-0. I mean, at least we want a playoff game if we lose here, but hey, it's not over yet. We take the lead 14-13. Bryce Young is making some magical run here, and we get a field goal before half, but they do as well. 16-17, we get the ball here. Start things off. We're going to go up 8. The Ravens get a field goal. We go up with another touchdown. 26-31, another close one with another good AFC opponent. They take the lead, though, 32-31, and once again, it's just all about field goal range territory. So let's see if I can get that for us. I think I'm going to have the right side of the field open. Let's see what this safety does. Actually, he should be wide open. If I have time, that's there. Zay Flowers drops it. That's my rookie draft pick. I guess I could have secure caught it, but man, I wanted him to keep running. Chase McLaughlin's our kicker. That is a very bad drop. Really sucks. So he's still out here, though. I'm going to look for him again. We'll see. I mean, we have all 3 timeouts, so, I mean, we're kind of in a good position. I probably didn't need to throw that, and I just sold so badly, man. I actually clicked the wrong button, low-key, but I sold. I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to click B, but I think I clicked A, and I just overthought the process. GG's, man. I sold. I'll take my L. But hey, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. The Colts should have an interesting offseason. Go get your quarterback through the draft. That's the main point we wanted to make. Zay Flowers doesn't drop that ball. I don't think I'd throw that stupid pass. I hate myself for that, but it is what it is. I suck at Madden. I know that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tomorrow, well, hopefully the update's here soon because that's just dumb. But thank you guys for watching. This Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.